My name is Mackenzie McCafferty, and these past few months I've been interning at the ARC of Prince George's County. The ARC offers a variety of programs, and their main mission, as stated here, is to provide support, understanding, and opportunities for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. They do this by offering classes, offering resources, and through a few other means just to make sure that these people can really learn how to be full citizens of their communities. While I was working at the ARC, some of the things that I did were making resumes for students in the Ready at 21 program, completing administrative tasks, answering calls at the ARC's Benefits Enrollment Center, conducting administrative research, creating resources list, and drafting emails for my supervisor. And I also got to teach at the Ready to Travel program. The main thing that I worked on throughout these past few months was creating modules for the Ready to Be Healthy program. This program is going to be implemented in schools over the next few months, and its main goal is to just teach children some skills on how to be healthier. Throughout my internship, there were a few what ifs that I had to experience. The first was, what if I do not know the answer to something? And the second was, what if I don't meet the expectations that my supervisor has for me? I managed the first question by reminding myself constantly that my internship does not expect me to know everything, and that the only way I can learn is if I ask them questions. I managed the second question by emphasizing high standards over perfectionism. I had to remember that I'm not perfect and no one is, but if I work to the best of my abilities, take feedback, and learn from my mistakes, that I will be successful. This was something really important that I learned in one of the modules over this course, and it really helped me manage some of my what-ifs. And after the semester was over, I looked back at my learning development goals, and I figured out that I successfully completed my professional development goal, which was understanding the field of social work, personal development goal, which was becoming better at handling stress when changes occur, my knowledge goal, which was learning about nonprofit organizations and intellectual and developmental disabilities, my skills goal, which was developing better communication skills, and my attitude/value goal, which was becoming better at working with others. The art gave me the opportunity to develop all of these skills, and it is something that I am definitely going to take with me into my future careers. Now, talking about feedback and evaluation, I have always been told by my parents that I'm not good at taking criticism, and I would definitely say that they are not wrong. It is something that I've always struggled with my whole life, and I often struggle with using criticism as a learning opportunity over someone telling me that my work is wrong. But throughout this internship and throughout this course, I have learned that feedback and evaluation are a way to develop and go out of my comfort zone. And I was actually really excited to get to see my final evaluation from my site supervisor to see where I can improve in the future. The ARC was a major source of fulfillment for me. As I mentioned earlier, I really liked working with the clientele that the ARC works with, and I felt like I was making an actual difference in these people's lives by providing the resources and teaching them valuable life skills. I loved getting to teach the Ready to Travel class that I mentioned earlier because I actually got to see the children learning what we were teaching them and fully understanding it. Like I said, this was a major source of fulfillment for me, so I did feel like I left a big footprint on my internship site. First, I made those resources for food pantries and English learning classes that have already been shared with people and are going to continue to be shared in the future. So I feel like it's really cool that people are actually going to use those for a long time. The modules that I created for the Ready to Be Healthy program are also going to be implemented in the next few months, like I mentioned. So it's really cool that I know that those are going to be used to actually teach children in classes and are going to continue to be used in the year's future. This was a really great opportunity for me, and I really enjoyed my time at the ARC this semester. And I'm actually going to be continuing to work with them over these next few months in the summer. In terms of my career, I learned that I really enjoy working with this population, and I'm going to continue to look for jobs in the future that also work with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. In general, I'm going to take the skills that I learned, such as communication skills, professionalism, and teamwork skills, to each new path I go on, and I'm going to continue to learn from my new opportunities. days.